Today I'm talking about my uncle, that uncle of mine who loved music very much, the one who exposed me to Marvin Gaye and the Manhattans, the OJs, even Clarence Carter, that uncle who had me, really popping at a very young age before I could even start school. This is the uncle who used to play Clarence Carter. I can remember on a Sunday morning, there would be Clarence Carter blaring from his speakers, and I would be singing along to Clarence Carter way before I even knew what the lyrics meant. Later on I found out Clarence Carter was not singing about some light stuff over there. But nonetheless, let me talk about a story that he told me. I mean, I've been wanting to share this story for a long time. People who have worked with me, well, in certain places, some of them would have heard the story already, because if you spend a significant amount of time with me, you are not going to escape the story. It is the story of how Brook Benton came to write some of the songs of on that CD of his, the one titled "Lie to Me." This is the story as told to me by my uncle. Whether it's true or not, I really cannot say. I do not know, but this is what my uncle told me. He said, when Brook Benton wrote the songs on that CD, he was going through a rather difficult time. Brook Benton apparently had gone to university, and at university he met this wonderful girl, and really they hit it off. He loved the girl. They had a wonderful, wonderful relationship. But then at some point, towards the time that he was going to leave university, finishing off his studies, Brook Benton realized, Mara, this girl, it seems like she's no longer interested. And he had his suspicions. He was thinking maybe the girl is cheating on him, but he wasn't sure. But all he knew was that, he couldn't afford to lose this girl. So he approached her. And when he approached her, he said to her, I know I'm losing you. I can feel it all the time. And I know if I lose you, then I'll lose my mind. So lie to me, make me believe everything you say. Just lie, 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 lie. I'd rather have it that way. Nobody told me you were cheating. Oh, it's just a feeling I had. So if I'm right, you've got to lie to me. Then I won't feel so bad, because the truth will only hurt me, and that price is too big to pay. So lie to me. I'd rather have it that way. Yeah, Brook Benton was in trouble. He was like, you know what? I can't afford to lose you. You'd rather lie to me. Tell me you love me. I can't. He was shattered. He was shattered. He was fully aware of how much he loved this girl. It was like he was so attached to her, he couldn't fathom or imagine life without her. So he said to her, chains of love tie my heart to you. Now that I'm your prisoner, tell me what you gonna do. Are you gonna love me? Oh, are you really gonna set me free? Are you gonna love me, love me, love me? Oh, are you really gonna make me cry? Oh, ebesenkingeni uBrook Benton. He could just see his love flying away. He was pleading with her like, man, awukwazi ukungenza kanjalo. You just can't. He kept going back to her. He would be telling her I've got you on my mind, feeling kind of sad and low, sad and low. Got you on my mind, feeling kind of sad and low, sad and low. Tears begin to fall every time I hear your name. Since you went away, nothing's ever been the same. No matter how I try, my heart keeps telling me I can't forget you, forget you. Whoa! Oh, Brook Benton, hi man. He couldn't take it. But he could see ukuthi hayi uyahamba ugirl. He's trying ubamba ngapha nangapha, he's clutching this side and that side, but this one is slipping out of his clutches. And at some point he, after a lot of trying, he realized there's nothing much I can do here. This one has gotten away. He got to know who the girl was now going out with, and he was like, okay, I admit defeat. He approached the guy, and in true Brook Benton style, he went for it. He said, I suppose to the guy, I should say, congratulations, for you've won the only girl I've ever loved. You know what I'm saying? But then he realized there's nothing he can do, so he said, I must accept it that she loves you more than me. And with my broken heart, I'll bow out gracefully. Please don't send me any wedding invitation. Don't send me one. I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear. It was just too much. He knew that she was gone. Hey! But now it was really time for some introspection. Brook Benton was sitting there thinking, hey, God, hey, this one got away. Did I have, he started looking inwards to say, did I contribute to this mess, Nami Mara? How did something so good just slip through my fingers like this? And he was very truthful with himself. I mean, he realized that, or he knew that he was not blameless in this situation, and he had it in his heart to ask for forgiveness, but it was rough. Ikwababa emntwini. He was like, hey, I can't approach physical. So what am I gonna do? So this lady loved magazines, and there's this magazine she used to subscribe to, and she read it a lot. So Brook Benton decided, okay, I'm gonna write a letter to the magazine. Those dear sistoli moments. He came across one of those. So he wrote the letter. And in the letter he said, Dear Mr. Editor, won't you please print my story in your magazine? He knew that Ugel was going to read the magazine. He said, I was a lying, cheating fool, treated her so cruel, broke her heart and made her cry, broke every rule, and that's my true confession. She reads your magazine, print it in your magazine. This story is my true confession, and I'm sorry that I treated her so cruel. Oh, sorry that I treated her so cruel. I would call her up and apologize if I was half the man I should be. But I'm afraid it's too late for that, for I know she wouldn't listen to me. I was a lying, cheating fool, treated her so cruel, broke her heart and made her cry, broke every rule, and that's my true confession. He was saying, Nami, I contributed to the mess. He was like, yeah, I was foolish, you know. I got what I wanted, but I lost everything that I had. You know, Brook Benton and this lady, man, they were like very close. If you saw Brook Benton somewhere, you knew the lady was nearby. And if you saw the lady somewhere, you knew Brook Benton was nearby, you know. And he now was faced with a problem, because wherever he would go, people would be looking around to see how uzibani bani, you know. And this was hard for him, you know. He was like, when I go to all the places I used to go, they ask me why I look so sad. I have to say, I got what I wanted, but I lost everything I had. Without your love, I am such a lonely man. That's what I am. So goes the story of Brook Benton. But you know, this was a hopeful man. He still remained hopeful despite everything. And in one last attempt, sent the note to the lady. He said, send for me, send for me. Anything that upsets you, send for me, send for me. I'll be there to protect you. Wait and see, wait and see. Oh, you see now, guys, like, okay, I lost it. I lost her. Nami, ngenzile nami, ipatiam in the whole mess. But you know, lady, and I know you've moved on, but please, guy, take good care of my woman, you know. Nami, I was not blameless. I did my part. But lady, when all is said and done, I love you and I don't want you to suffer. So if there's anything I can do, send for me and I'll be there to comfort you. That's Brook Benton, and that's how apparently the story goes, according to my dearly departed uncle, Mbote Moloi Lekholokwe, the one who saw to it that I just latch on to music and I go with it. That's it for now.